Alright, back again. And I have no idea what's about to happen. Because last time I played, lost power at my house. Lost the video, lost my game. It didn't save. I only played about a day. So there's a question of if it auto-saves at any point. Alright, welcome back. It's raining. And I haven't opened up the jail. But it's not the morning anymore. So it auto-saved. Did it auto-save? Do I have help? But it's near morning. And I'm hiring a surrealist painter. Did I open up the stores last time, or kinda last time? I do not know where I am. I'm close to where I was, that's for sure. This is going to be a disorienting day, isn't it? So I've got the surrealist painter on my side. It's raining. I believe I hired some people just for... Can I get up to 7? So 2 from the coffin maker, and then 2 from Shaft, Whist, and then 2 from a memory. That's not enough. I don't have any winter tool. Do I have a winter drink? Oh, I do. Alright, let's hire the coffin. But I have to use my whist in order to hire Mr. Killy, so I can't boost him with it then. Oh. What a terrible conundrum. Alright, so anyway, I am hiring a whole bunch of... I don't have any lessons. I'm hiring Grail and Moth and Rose. I think what I did then was I just opened up like this room, I think? This room? I'm very confused about what I'm doing at the moment. Grail and Moth. Probably here, right? I try to get 12 Moth. Alright, let's just give her as much Moth as possible. See what we can do. This sounds like a good idea. I mean, no. We are completely a blur. We are a mess. But it's something to do. And that's kind of the same thing, right? So, anyway. There's an auction going for a book I can't buy. I have a book in my hand. Snare in the Tree, I haven't read you. It's a Grail book. So let's let time proceed for a second. See, that reveals my plan. I was gonna boost her with that. This must be where an autosave happened, because there would be no way I would actually pause the game right here. None of my normal benches are doing anything. I wonder how much this is randomized. I mean, obviously the under area should stay under, and the top area should stay top, but do they mess about with it just a little bit? I wonder. Well, anyway, so that's that, and if I want to read another Grail book, I shouldn't, because okay, so this is reading the Grail book. It's happening right here. So if we're going to decide to moth her to the hilt, it's time to get some moth memory. And then, what else do we do from there? I don't know. Like, this is very close to where I was, wasn't it? Oh, wait, I opened this door, the lesser bridge. So this saved more or less where I was. So I lost a day of progress. And it auto-saved very close to where I was. and this is what I was doing. You would think I would know that, but you would be wrong. So, anyway, that's pretty cool. That's all I'm going to say about that. We're just going to keep going. Pretend we know what we're doing. Is this the same house we are in? Is this what we were doing? Is this who we are? None of these things are truly knowable. We are not going to worry our heads over them. We're just going to read that book, right? That is our entire reason to exist. Alright, so, this surrealist painter, who is going to be the mothiest moth girl. We've got 2 moth coming, so that brings us to 9. Can we open moth here? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately, should we just do a simple? Just open that up? No, not if we can get to 12. If we can get a plan to get to 12, we'll do it. If not, we'll open that room. It's just there. And we need to give her... What can you use? Some paint, some food, moth food. Can we get a whole bunch of paint in the storeroom? Is there any moth paint? I don't think so. No, don't need heart paint. So some food maybe? Let's check the pantry. I should try cooking one of these days. But there's so much to do otherwise. Alright, so moth food. Honey? Cuckoo honey? Hey! I've got a lot of this stuff. Here, have some moth honey. Eat that. Don't ask what it is. So that'll get her to 11. And we want to get 12? Oh, we are very close to all the way stuck in, aren't we? We're going to have to find that last one. I do have a moth tool. I have the scissors. Alright, yeah, I've got everything I need. 12 moth. We can do this. Alright, we have our song, which we can use to read this book. We got memory. And we got some soul. And we got some grail skill. Oh, not you. Is that my biggest? Well, this will work. Doesn't matter. It's an 8 grail book. I should also consider reading one more thing, right? Because I have so much left over. Start looking around. Just about any 8 I can read now. Oh, it's raining. But this is written in... This one's really hard to read, isn't it? Because I can't use my skill at this desk. Or some other... No, I can't use rain at this desk. So even if I was to do this, I'm at 6, but I can't throw this memory in. But I can get the moth memory again and read that. Alright, we'll do that. Like, there's the moth memory. I can do it again, right? Okay. And here, think about this. That gets her all the way to 12, so I can get to 13 just a purpose. That's nice. So right here, you go right there. We read you again with Ereb, and we'll read this book. Everything's okay, right? Oh, so she has everything she could possibly need to open this up. Good. Gaping darkness. Thunder prowls the entrance to this cave. A dying curse or a capricious storm spirit, it must be dealt with carefully. By a painter, of course. So this means I can just start opening stuff, right? Here's to open this with some FET. We will process our inventory. Okay, good. Okay, auction is lost. That's fine. Alright, now we have the moth again. And we drag cake time. Where'd I put cake time? Right there. Cake time. Up to this desk. We're gonna bake a cake at the desk. And then this, that doesn't go there. And then this, that does go there. And then this goes there, and the papers are right there. We will read this book. Excellent. Everything is going according to plan. And that's our day. We just continue to process our inventory now. We found abandoned luggage. In the box, there was luggage. And now we gotta just bring it right back. In the box was a waste of time. Literally a waste of time. And what do we got? More books. Alright, so we have January Sanguinary, True Blood of St. Januarius. Huge, heart, Regent. The Hermit Cell. The words Red William are scratched into the wall by the bed nook. This was the name of the cunning man who laid a curse on Hendrik de Wolf, that there would be no seventh of his line. The cunning man that Henry de Wolf gelded and imprisoned beneath the house. But this doesn't look like a cell. There could have been no locks. Perhaps the other story is true, that William was an initiative of the Thunderskin, secretly maintained by Hendrik to prophecy for him in the ancient manner. Who were the De Wolves, really? And the funny thing is, which one of these is true? It doesn't actually matter. No, it's a lovely bed. A snug nook where absolutely nobody will bother the occupant. Alright, so what else we got in here? A tiny potted tree. Oh, we have a workbench. Hermit stove grumbling like an old man. This is to burn things again, right? We have a hermit's workbench. It's not aligned with anything, which is really unfortunate. That's a nice room, right? Got all sorts of good stuff in here. Don't know what to do with any of this. The perilous path. Now we're getting into real things. 13 rows, 13 moon. I could probably get 13 rows with the painter. Let's hope she comes again sometime, eh? Meanwhile, we're reading books, getting lessons. Which is how we'll spend tomorrow, surely. Alright, we read a book. Snare of the Tree. Collective Proverbs of Aunt Mopsy. Once in the wood, we call a visit. Twice in the wood, we call a journey. Thrice, we call coming home. Every timber has its knots, and the straight and the crooked both. Every weave is more absence than thread. You can't keep nowhere out any more than you can keep somewhere in. When the cuckoo learns the nightingale's song, our sleep is sweeter than honey. We have a confounding parable, I agree. And that's Apple Upright lessons. Applebright, you phonies. We'll have to consider that. I should probably just take them as they are, right? Because I need more grail stuff for the tree. But anyway, this book is no useful to me. It goes on the not original shelf, which I think extends over here now, right? This is now the not original shelf? Yeah, alright. So, I could level Grail up higher, but I need to level up other things in order to put them on the tree. So I could level up the Great Signs and the Great Scars. And then hopefully put that on the wheel. So I'll need 1-2 memories. Yeah, and I have 2 memories right here. So we have to wait until we have time, and then I'll just level that up. Alright, click, click. And I'll just probably read the other one, right? Night has fallen. Now, we have a skull. We'll put a skull in the hermit nook. It seems appropriate, right? What's this? Ereb? A minor ink. It's got some winter in it. Bring you closer to the regent room. It might have something to do at some point. Right there. Anywho, read that. Now we have to level up this with... Oh, the parable isn't what I need? I don't have time to read another one, right? I don't have time to get another memory, unless the other book happens to give me something appropriate, which seems highly unlikely. We'll give it a chance, right? Right now. Right, what we got? Kick time. De ratio quicum. In English, the title translates roughly as The Account of the Oaks. This is Nathaniel Darcy Ever's fascinating, if haphazard, survey of the occult properties of every tree he can find, not just oaks. In Persia, Taxis Bacata, the yew, is called Soktar, which is the red tree. There they had long understood the grail root. In later times, the great king of Pontus had beehives set in the branches of the oldest of the female trees. The berries of the Pontine yew open the door to death, but the honey of their flowers opens a different door entirely. This was not the great king's Mithridate, but the one who has suckled at the great yew feels poison no longer. Perhaps they should. Nathaniel is here distracted, however, by the toxic properties of certain inks. He does mention more usefully that the minor ink of power, Ugol, can be brewed through the right of the roots with the assistance of the aspect of nectar. Good to know, right? We have an earth sign, which is a persistent memory, right? So is this really, really, really good? Like, is this not just factastic? It's a memory, it's persistent. Is this book not fantastic? So we gotta go over here, and we gotta go to cake time, right? Where's cake time go if I just throw it out? Right there. What's this book doing here? The Wind's Ruin? Too hard, too sky. Oh, because it's heart. So this book goes here, and it produces Earth Sign. 2 nectar, 2 scale. What else it gives? 2 nectar, 2 scale. 2 nectar, 2 scale. Earth Sign. Persistent. Persistent? Persistent. I know what it means anyway. And the memory is more right to the roots. Weird, because I can't find any more nectar skills. But perhaps I can just snap off another one. Like, I can't find any more nectar skills. Why is that? Crack track doesn't count. It's like I got rain, I got earth sign, and the parable can't go there, unfortunately. I suppose I could use the memory, but that's awful. So here we are at a new day. We didn't accomplish a terrible amount, did we? We just have to make sure we have a plan for using all of these lessons that we gathered. I really should just learn one, just learn you. What would happen if I tried to just consider this when I already have the rights to the roots? We're going to try that and see what happens. Alright, New day. As we always do, we go and see who's at the bar. And back up. And we look around, Our plan for right now is to use this stuff. Right? Cloudy. How useless. Just, it's moth, so I guess I have to go get this now. Read this for my other nectar. This? Yeah. That'll give my third nectar memory. So this, and what's coming will allow me to level up right to the roots again. Applewright, you funnies. Creepy. What happens if I try to consider that? I can't, because I already know it. Alright. So this means this has to be leveling up. Probably I made the choice of the Great Scars. And I will need only 2 memories for that. So I need a Grail memory and a Knock memory. Should be easy. Yeah. No, not you. You. Yeah, there we go. Trist Plus. I don't want to do that. I have 2 Ereb pluses, so there you go. Now I need a Knock memory somewhere. Do I have a Knock shelf? It's got to be right here, right? Right there with Fet? No. Right there with Fet? No. Right here with Shaft. That works. Alright, so that gives me enough to level this, level up 1, and level up another one. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the other rights of the roots. I guess we're going to find out, eh? So let's see. Who's at the bar? Consulting engineer. I definitely have a use for you, don't I? Like, I know I can get like a ton of forge. Just an absolute ton of forge through the fuel I have. But it doesn't look like I need forge any longer. I need 11 forge there. That's probably what we're doing, right? Yeah, that's what we're doing. You come with me. We need 11 forge out of you. Good. Specialist help. Always appreciated. Okay, all sorts of stuff. Talk to you about metal. No? Talk to you about metal. I should go get a forge memory. So the forge memory is not here. Right there. And it should go... Why does my Fet not work here? I guess Faust is what we go with now. That takes care of that. Now we wait. Suddenly all the skills come in. Next, collect. Next, collect. And we begin our terrible works. So right to the roots. A lesson. Some effort. A memory, and then another memory, and another memory. There. This will get us more skill, which is nice, but it doesn't help unlock rooms. And we let it go again. And we get our engineer out. I shouldn't do that. I should do it the other way. I ask him to kindly contemplate the mysteries of the square. And while I ask him to do that, I hand him something triangular. This is to show dominance. And then I need the other thing, right? This. Great signs and the great scars. An apple blight lesson. You and you and some chore. There we go. I should be able to put that in the tree afterwards, maybe? I don't actually know. Okay, excellent. We have asked him to contemplate the square while giving him a triangle to work with. And he has not gone mad as a consequence. We really need to up our game. And then comes next is, of course, coffee. Next is this thing getting in the way, as it does. Yeah, I'm gonna need more coffee, aren't I? Do I have more coffee? Online coffee. I ordered some, right? I'd hate to have to order more because it's a real pain to do so. Let's go check in the pantry. Looking for Forge. Forge coffee. Good old Forge coffee. It looks like, yeah, a whole bunch of Donline coffee. Into the, not here, into the fire with the Donline coffee. Wait, oh, it's a crafting bench. It's not quite what I wanted. I just wanted a fire. There we go. Let's brew some coffee over the fire. Everyone's pleased with ourselves. Excellent. Now we've got the great signs and the great scars. And as I've said many times before, I so wish I could zoom here. Put you anywhere? Oh, it is on the tree already. I shouldn't have leveled that. Well, crap. That was a waste, eh? I should have looked to see if it was aligned. Ah, dumb. Open a package. Open with Trist. Find out what that is. Now, my friend, the crowning achievement to our designs. The coffee. And I can give him kerosene after this, and he'll get 15 forge. That should be enough to get through anything, right? Just burn it all. Doesn't care about anything you say. Where am I going? Right here? Oh, I only need 11? Oops, I overstimmed him. He's liable to burst. And we have the Room of Rusts. The ceiling has collapsed. Rusty machinery pokes out here and there through the rubble. That's glue. That's a safe place to send a person. I'm responsible. Okay. Oh, more Roscotten whiskey. That's good. Go down the pantry. I wish I could just put books there instead of just having food. So, last thing we gotta do is we have to consider, like, I guess I should use this to level a moth thing. I guess that's what I should do, right? What's a moth thing I can boost up once? If I just have one memory. Like this, I guess? Are there any in level 2 that can go to level 3? You're on the tree, you're on the tree. You're on the tree, you're not on the tree. So, I guess I'm boosting this moth skill, the Inks of Revelation. It feels bad to do so. We're gonna wait till tomorrow, eh? Because right now we're just gonna read a book. It's been a while since we've just read a book. Right. And now we have to put that in our inventory. Now we have to do that thing we do, where we serve it appropriately. We're going to go pick up all the books we have hanging around. There were these books that were overlooked. And we're going to snag one book from the Hermit's Cell. And we're going to read this one and maybe another one after that. Yeah. Right. Excellent. We take our coffee, put it on the shelf nicely, waiting for the next engineer to come calling. All engineering problems can be solved with coffee. Alright, it's a moon book. Probably read that tomorrow, right? Read another one. With my whist. Ooh, it's a pump room. Upper pump room. See the pickaxe marks on the walls. Before the sisterhood came to the isle, the Romans or the Phoenicians dug these tunnels, scratching in the ground for tin and for gold. For centuries those pumps kept the sea at bay, driven by slaves or votaries who saw the sun one day in 9. When those pumps fell silent, the sea crept in, until, much later, the Curia brought in their own machines to open the lower levels again. Never a good idea to go into the depths. Absolutely never. Now what's funny is it only has level 5 challenges. Let's see if we can open any of those up, right? Skill. I don't have any forge anymore, do I? Oh, but I have fuel. Fuel and metal. I wonder if this one makes Splintria or something. I opened up this. Let's throw you in. Huh. It wants metal from me. What's it do? What's it do? More metal. Some soul. Jury rig the upper level pumps. This will take a while. This is probably a test, isn't it? So, I mean, why not, right? Except I don't want to use my kerosene. This is for something special. I'll use the paraffin instead. Or if it's just fuel, I can just give it paper, right? Here, paper. Oh no. It's got to be liquid fuel. Alright, that's good. In you go. What's this do? Oh, I see. It'll open up the flooded lower level. Let's do it. 6 minutes. That's cool. I can wait 6 minutes. And over here we got the Silent Hall, the biggest test yet. And over here, the crystallized chamber. Alright. So, it's been a weird day. Not really a standard day by any means. Really easy lantern book. I should just read it right now, right? All it's going to take is some Faust. And I got Faust for days. Faust and you. Just read it. Just casually shove it in my eyes. I'll be fine, right? Of course I will. Alright, what we got here? Easy moth book, right? I don't remember seeing many moth books at all. Just classify. So we got easy books to read tomorrow, and we will learn more about the world in which we live. Real easy forge book. Wonderful. And that should be all for the evening, yeah? Yeah, this is all. What's this say? The flooded level. Gleaming black water, still as bone. Some way to lower. It needs circumstance. It needs a circumstance. As that. Maybe that will produce the circumstance. I am unsure what's happening. This isn't the first time. It will not be the last. Alright. Now, back on task. Focus, focus, be present. Into the bar. Wave the money around. Groundhog Day, except we're actually making progress. Now, we have to do the lesson of the roots. This is now attuned with nothing. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to need 2 memories and this lesson. So we need a lantern memory and a moth memory. Go and get them. Just go right now. Go and get them. There we go. Moth memory. Then right over there. The thing's in the way. Down here we gotta go lantern memory. Oh, where's my interest? Alright, so that's taken care of. Now we're reading another book here. More book, more problem. What kind of day is it gonna be? Foggy day. Foggy days are good actually because it's extra special boosty. We're gonna see who shows up and then we're gonna make our plans. Oop. Read a book. Sunrise Awakenings, an uncharacteristically poignant meditation by the edge-long Thwog Marionid, who came to Hush House under a variety of other names, often in search of some sort of fight. Okay. If light were not silent, it would be music. If music were visible, it would be light. Each day's light, Twog suggests, is faintly touched by the light of every past day, so that the light of every present day you might begin to understand something of the days to come. At least, this appears to be his conclusion, but he stops in mid-sentence, apparently having lost patience with the act of writing, or possibly have been ambushed. Oral Contemplations, it's exactly what I just read. Hey. Memory Revelation, which means this is another duplicate book, which gets put on the duplicate shelves. There we go. It's going to get very crowded in there. Alright, so we must start to make a plan as soon as we know who's going to show up at the bar. Right, who do we got? Oh, I can get a huge amount of knock and moon. Let's go, sister. We're going to absolutely wreck this place. And so we have the memory of impulse. We have another right there. And so now we can do that thing we said we were going to do, where we take the inks, and we take the roots, we take this, and we take that, and we take that. It's my only Faust, huh? Well, it won't be needed. I hope it won't be needed. Alright, we level up that skill. Next, we have to figure out what we do with our sister here. Big Moon. So the problem is I've left all these easy rooms behind. My causal crest has proceeded. 11 knock. Can I get up to 13 moon? Can I get up to a 14 knock? 14 knock, huh? 14 knock or 11 moon. Here, sister. We're going to see how great we can make you. So the fog is the memory. And then we will see what else we can stuff in our nun. But everyone, you have to realize I mean that in the most respectful way possible. I don't know if we have any omens around. Well, we do have. Are you an omen? No, you're a mark. That's a beastie, which is different. We can give them bread, we can give them tools. A memory and a beverage. So here we have 4, and we have 7 with a memory. Now we interview Moon. 8. What do I have in the way of skill for Moon? Tryst plus. 9, 10. Ooh, that's all I can do. Yeah, 9, 10. And that leaves us with food and drink, right? Food and drink. And in Moon, we can get up to 12. 12. Now I need a moon food. Does such a thing exist? The honey. I can get up to 14. And I only need 13. Alright, let's do it. Stack moon on the nun. You know, let's think about the fog. At least we're not knocking up the nun again. So, plan. Proceeding. New plan. Have to use this lesson. Once again, march down the list. See if we can find anything non-tuned. We're going to be doing this a lot. You are not on the tree. Edicts inviolable. Unfortunately, this cannot help, even though it's the right color for helping. You are not on the tree. You are wrong again. You shouldn't even be here. You are not on the tree, and you are something I can level. So you're going to need some forge memories, or knife memories, or edge memories rather. So let's go get some edgy memory, right? And that will take care of that. And now we have to start reading, eh? And so I say we're going to read 2 books. We're going to read a forge book right here. Get forge. And then we're going to read, just going to read this moth book, right? We're just going to read it right now. Just shove it in. Right there. No, right there. Some soul is going to be, I need my tryst to feed the nun. Alright, we're not going to do this. Wait a second. I don't want to do either of these. I need my tryst to feed the nun. I need the forge to feed the other thing. So, neither of those books are appropriate to peruse right now. That's fine. Let's find another grail. Can I just arbitrarily do 10 grail? I'm almost certain I can do this heart book. Alright, let's go get a heart memory. That is right here, yes? Alright. Read with Fet. I read... Oh, you're in use. You're in use. Drag you all the way over here. I still can't read with Fet. This is... Wait, I've read this book. Where did this book come from? Did I pull this off the already read shelf? Am I looking at the wrong book? I should be reading that heart book. Where did this come from? Oh, this is to get the memory. I'm all over the place. I am not thinking straight. I get so distracted so easily. And with the Ereb. And that should be everything, right? I should just let time go forward as to not mess up anything more than it already is messed up, eh? Alright. There. We have now leveled up Inks of Revelation, which means we should now check the tree. Yeah, we can put on the tree. Here we can get more whist. That's a real good idea, I think. The inks called Incastrum Terminale are permitted only to the librarians of the Watchman's Tree. Those inks can be used to reveal truths, even truths that are no longer so. Not since dawn times when the sun hung red and low, and we felt its warmth like autumn. If that first and gentlest sun returned, the truth might return with it. Hushery remembers. The truth that will be, the truth too great for daylight. Perhaps then, daylight is not bright enough. Perhaps we must find a way to kindle a light bright enough to reveal those greater truths. This would be a matter of pistachery. And if I press the button here, I get more Faust. Press the button over here, I get some more Whist. See what's this is hushery. We should check. We should stop messing around and we should check. So if I go to hushery, lantern hushery, I have a ready-made upgrade path right here. It's hushery and hushery. So we should definitely align this there and get some more Whist. Beautiful. And now, am I allowed to do this here? Whist? What's its minor element? Yeah, lantern in winter. And I can just level it up if I have a memory and a remembrance. Refuelgen. Well, I have to go get a... No, I can just press start right now. Go. Beautiful. Excellent. Just let time go. Don't mess around too much. Alright, we have talked about the weather. We must now talk about tristfulness. Excellent. Now, stuff popping off. Collect you. I've kind of forgotten what I was doing. Such as how it goes, right? Alright, so the nun must stare at the moon. Good. Now I have Forge. I was going to read this Forge book, right? That was a plan, right? Yeah, we're going to read a Forge book with this and that. And where's my Forge stuff? I mean, this is enough, so let's go with it, right? Okay. Then I was going to read this Heart book with this. Oh, I need a language? Kirishimi. Damn. I think I knew that too, right? Alright. So, it would be really nice if I could read a Heart book. But I have a Grail lesson. This is also Kirishimi. I may have made a little mistake here. Do I know Fusin? I do not. I don't think I know Fusin. Yeah, I'll figure it out one day, right? Well, it is Sky. Alright, so let's see if we can read a 10 Sky, even though I have not prepared for this at all. And that's my Sky desk. Oh, I can read Sky here too. Unfortunately, I do not have my Sky skill up because I used it. Okay, that adds a layer of challenge. How about that? What's my biggest Sky skill? I'm really weak on Sky, aren't I? Ooh, my best Sky skill is 3. That's no good. And I don't have any soul to add in here that would be appropriate. I have a Sky tool, but it's not going to get me anywhere near anyway. Alright, we save you for next time. We'll probably read Moon, right? I don't have any Moon skill though, eh? Well, what do I have that's Moonery in my skill? Oh, it's Moth. Do I have any Mothery? I have a little Mothery. No, I can't be red here anyway. I guess moth has to be right up here, right? I determined that a while ago. So moth, a little bit of there. I throw you in, right? Gives me 5. I don't need a memory because I have the shears. And this will be the other thing I read today. Clip, clip. Alright. Against all odds, still making progress on the day. How this is happening, I am not sure. This moon is up to 10 moon. This nun is up to 10 moon. She's a moony nun. The nun will moon you. And now, that's pretty much all it is, right? Now, are there any more books to classify? There are. So let's do it. Busy, busy day, as per normal. Okay, Nun has accomplished that. Nun is having a great day. And we need how much? We need 13 moon. That's what we're going for. 13. She's up to 12, so we need to hit her with one more moon. Something simple to eat. Has a little bit of moon associated with it. It's 2 moon. It's too much. There we go. Oh, I don't want to use the... Why is everything 2 moon? 4. Ham is a moon item. I want to know what that's supposed to imply. The honey is, of course, too much to give away. Alright, have some pilchards. It gives you up to 14, which is too much. Right, we've read a book. Oh, it's infected. I'm going to have to start doing these sometimes. Boop. Let's read a book. That, again, represents the last of the books. Like I buffed this, my assistant, all the way to nightfall. And you go, the perilous path. This route was never safe, even before the last rounds of storms had their way with it. Well, seems like a good job for a nun. 12, 12 lantern, which I might be able to get to, because I can make one of those lenses. In fact, I can probably get there. What was I going to do with this memory of a contradiction? That was just going to buff up something. Edicts involuble? Is that what I was going to do? I wanted to, but it's not aligned. I was going to buff up disciplines of the hammer. That's what I was going to do. Put you in. Oh, and I trade away all my skill. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Alright, we do it again tomorrow. Knew this couldn't go all smoothly, right? Alright, what we got? We've read a book. Kittling Ripe and the Moldy Warp's Grave. A lusciously illustrated tome of loosely connected children's stories. Few of them are remotely suitable for children. The protagonist, a speechless cat thing called Kittling Ripe, performs a series of elaborate rites to rescue members of her extended family, culminating in the resurrection of her other grandmother, Moldy Warp. When the snake witch killed the horse, Kittling snatched one of its eyes. When the dry witch killed the pig, Kittling stole a cup of its blood. When she took them to the place Moldy Warp lay buried, she shook out her hair. She began to dance. Okie dokie. And we have a lesson, which we must digest, and impulse, which we already know about. So this book is of no use to us. It goes back on the shelf. Right there. And we have a lesson. And as we do, go through, we see who is not there. This lesson is Grail and Moth. Can't do it. This can go. This is crack track. Okay. So upgrade you, right? No. With the beguiling them. Excuse me. Do I have an effort that can do this? I can. Alright, so I ended up doing something. I did something. Be proud of me, everyone. Alright, moving on. And I have got Inks of Revelation and Wisps Plus. I remember when I was so desperate for winter. Now I'm in actually good shape. Alright. Implement some precursors, upgrade, and our new room. Oh, it's another water room. It's got different, look how it's got a different outline. Wonder why that is. Boathouse. The best way to come to Brandkrug unnoticed. Most recently, an unofficial means for Suppression Bureau officials to come and go. Open air. Birds in the seasons can both freely visit this place. Is there anything here? There's a winch. The boat is gone. The sea remains. That is, of course, the way it usually works. Discard objects here, release beasts, or go for a swim. Is it time to let the cockatoo go? Swim with health? Get rid of a thing? What happens here? Submerged sea caves. The sea has claimed these caves. The tide thunders below. I'll need to find some way to lower the water level before I can enter. Is that connected to the pump way over here? Oh, and it's done. So what has happened here? The pumps sputter and die, but they've done their work. Receding waters. So this is the circumstances I need to unlock these rooms, huh? So I need to give this to that. Then I'll need another one for the exact same thing, right? This is scale and... No, this isn't something that's the same. Because I need a receding waters with scale and moon. And that was... That was with forge and knock. So... Release beasts. Is it time to say farewell to my parrot? Old Coppernose in the Softer Metal. A disgraceful compendium of ribald poetry about the habits and corruptions of Henry VIII. Henry's great misfortune, his crushing injury at a jousting bout, has left him unable to stand any straighter than a splintered withy. The most savage mockery is reserved for Henry's great debasement, where the corruption of his softer metal is supposed to have crept into the coin of the realm, and the last and most serious lampoon makes seditious references to the Crucible Revolution. Now, bells and braziers, and even more of that, more lessons, and foresight. Foresight being not explicitly useful. This goes on the shelf with the others. Good. Alright, so here at the end of the day, there's not a lot to do, except says I can give up a bird here, right? Give up an animal. Do I dare release the parrot? The magnificent green cockatoo? I mean, I'm not going to be able to live without knowing what happens, right? I could release it to the waves, the winds, or the sands, as it prefers. Alright. Good journeys, beastie. There were two of us, and now there's one. And now memory of hindsight. I feel I didn't do a particularly good thing there. Farewell, beastie. It was nice knowing ya. Can I upgrade this? Probably, right? This lesson? I forget I can use any lesson anywhere. Oh no, the problem is... Whist? No. We wait for tomorrow, eh? Unless I have anything that's forge related. Hieroglyphs. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. And just do it. Chandlery. Alright. So I can just throw things in, and we have to figure out how to get the waves to unlock. Well, let's throw something in, right? The blood of Saint Januarius, that's renounce. Some paper. Out. Out. I do not know what to throw in here. Maybe something from the Shrieking Gull Cloud? I don't know. This is gonna bug me, isn't it? This is gonna bug me a lot. Let's sleep on a memory before I lose one. Hindsight? No. Impulse? Yeah, sure. Maybe it'll save us 60 seconds in the skill card. Alright, Pyroglyphics has leveled up. Beautiful. And keep going. Daybreak. Daybreak, the lower pump room. What do we got? The lower pump room. The Curia installed these pumps when the lower levels of the Sisterhood's holy place were already dry. Why? What were they looking for? What lies beneath Brankrug Isle that even the Sisterhood never found? Pumps. Lower level. These machines are different and newer manufacture than the ones above. They include something like a generator, too. But they're even in worse condition. I'll need to provide suitable materials and fuel. I need scholar level forge to jury-rig them. Alright, I can still do this, right? Because I got a ton of forge under my belt. Right there. Then I'll dedicate my metal. Then I will go get that good fuel, which is a good thing I didn't use it. I may have to go find a way to get more fuel, because I don't have any after this. Look at that. Now we need some steel, I guess. Do I have any more metal? I don't know if I want to use Gervanite. That's a really good metal. See if we have anything just hanging around. Right there, more Gervanite. I already don't want to use the steel, but, you know, we'll see. No. I gotta open these rooms sometimes. I can make metal by drawing out of splinteria. But honestly, I'd rather keep the splinteria. Am I really gonna throw in gervanite? Should I just order? I think I should just order some metal. I need 3 units of metal then. Alright. Hero and Carter. We are going to order some copper wire. We will order 3 units of copper wire. I'm assuming I'm going to have to run the pump again. And wave around. And that pump will have to be a mystery for a few days. It's okay. I don't mind. Run you forward. And I wish I could very much just go again. It's rainy today. Order copper wire. Move forward. And order copper wire. Is there anything else I want while I'm here? Lapsing tea. I've ordered lapsing tea twice. I've messed it up. Unfortunately. Which means begin again. Because I haven't clicked right. So very awkward here. Alright, let's do it again. And now click on copper wire. This is so awkward to do properly. By properly, I mean quickly. Because I have to do this. So hard to do properly. The UI is a bit fiddly. Alright, fight it. Fight it. Fight it. You'll get through. Okay. Now we see if there's anything else we should order. Order copper wire times 3. It's going to be expensive. Should I buy some oil? No. Just buy exactly what we have here. Alright, to the postmistress. We have some repairs to do. It's going to cost. Alright. So, while we were struggling there, we should have been doing things. Hopefully this gives us circumstance I can use to drain that as well. Alright, okay. Alright, concentrate, concentrate. We need to spend these 2 influences. So, as we do, run through it. It's like when sorted like this, I know first row doesn't do anything. I'd love to do this. Moon or heart. Does nothing. Okay. Moon or heart, I don't have either. So upgrade pyroglyphics again, eh? Forge and lantern. I have absolutely nothing on those. So we're going to upgrade pyroglyphics. This memory does not fit. This memory does not fit. So we need a forge memory and a lantern memory. Both easy to go get. Here, review, lantern, and review. Alright, that takes care of that. Now I have to deal with this. That is knife, our edge, and lantern. I think that's probably going to be the Meniscate reflections, right? Yeah. And this requires only 1 lesson. Unfortunately, the rain is not going to be there, so we need to get an edgy lesson. Which we do from the edge shelf right here. Thankfully, we have organized ourselves, right? Alright, that will take care of that. Now we're going to see who shows up today. Okay, good. Then over here, who do we got? The Poet. Winter, Moth, and Sky. Perhaps I should just get an easy room. Like up here, this has been hanging out for a long time. Just use this guy to get in there with Winter. What are my choices? I'm not going to get that much Sky. How much Winter can I get? I'd love to get in there, just see what's there. 15 Winter. Alright, we're going to do this guy in the color of Winter. And see what we can do, which means it's time to get a chili memory. Either one will do. Over on the Winter desk. Now we probably read with Faust. Alright, so we're not going to read any books right now because we've got way too much going on as it is. There's our buddy. We want to talk to you about cold. Okay, the day progresses. Good. Now we have to decide what we're going to do, right? How high can we get you? He is 7, and the memory coming right now will get him to 9. And a sip of this will get him to 10. I wish I had some winter flowers, but I don't think I do anywhere. Yeah. Can I get a better winter drink? Nothing down here relates to winter. Winter's going to be tough to work up, isn't it? So we're at 9 with the memory. I could give him this, and that'll give him the 13 winter. I know I have a couple of them. 13 winter. Though it's enough to get in there. And if I get some winter food, I can open up that other room. Do I have any winter food? 2 winter food somewhere. Oh, come on. A food that tastes of 2 winter. Oh, I have 1 winter flower. And that'll get him to 14. Eigengrow is just not good. I need just a little winter food. Does such a thing exist? Does not appear to, right? Winter cloth doesn't do anything to me though, and winter paint also doesn't do anything. At 14, oh, it hurts so bad. I mean, hurting so bad is probably a pretty large overestimation of it. What are you? Urn of Ashes, Remnant. So 13. He doesn't want a pickled heart. Are you tools? No. I wish you were a winter tool. What's that? Oh, more Isle Mist-kissed water. That's different. I should bring that over. What's this? These flowers are winter? Just 1 winter. I should probably bring those over as well. But no, it appears that 13 is my limit right now. Or 14, rather. Which is fine. Here, down the hatch, my friend. And then I should definitely drag some of these flowers over so that I'm aware of them for next time. Right there. Alright. And keep going, right? Now that I've forgotten everything else I was doing. Collect. Alright, so, now. What else was I doing? Pyroglyphics, right? Bells and braziers with this and with that. Then probably with my metal, right? Do that thing. Good. Okay. Why haven't I got my chili memory? It's gotta be right here, right? Now we talk to you of chili things. Get you up to 13. Can we do 14? We can do 14 really easily with the flowers or the drink. We can get 15 with flowers and the drink. Ooh, we're unlocking the Fluttering Crypt. I hear you want to write some poetry. Come to Hush House. I will help you with that. Here we want to just upgrade... I completely forget the Menace Gate pronunciations. And memory, some effort. Alright. Let me upgrade Pyroglyphics. It's not associated with anything. So let's see if we can get another card. This is so difficult to sort. There we go. Can I put you anywhere? Yes. I can get more whist. I will definitely take more whist. Does this bring level 3? No, level 3 is not to a close. This will align me with Chandlery, which I don't. And Ephathery. Will I be able to use this? I don't know. I should be paying attention. I'm not. One script that all the world must read, even the blind, and it is written in flames, matters of fireworks and their kin, lights, colors, infernal detonations. You are on the tree. Why I'm getting winter off that, I do not know. So we're making progress towards something, perhaps, towards anything, maybe. But being on the tree now means I can upgrade whist. But I don't have the whists to upgrade. Yeah? I should do another survey. I've been upgrading so much lately. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, here at near the end of the day, it's time to probably read a book, right? Read a winter book. I have... No, my big whist is gone. So 2... Yeah, I can read that book. Let's get a winter memory. We need just one winter memory. Okay, so... the 6th winter, right? What do I need to read you? Don't use Wisp. I guess Faust. I don't know what I'm going to read next. I should read something else. Probably this moon book. Wait, did I just give away the thing I needed to read the moon book? That would be unprecedented, wouldn't it? No, that's the sky. Alright, so what do I need for moon? That's... I only have 2 moon, huh? That's part of Tryst. I still don't know what moon is supposed to be. But luckily, moon is a little easier than everything else. And those are those books. Now we move further. Alright, so we have him up to 13, and now we give him a glass of chill water. That gets him up to 14. Oh, did I already give him? Oh, did I make a mistake? Oh, I guess I did. I had already given him water. Oh, that sucks. So I can give him some food. I can give him a tool. I don't have a winter tool. I don't think I have a winter tool. Let's go looking, right? All I need is one more point of winter. Not a tool, not a tool, not a tool, not a tool. Winter food or winter tool? I think the squash was winter food. That's how I did things before. I wish this was smaller. Alright, so what I need to do is come over here and try to work against the UI. There. Eigengrau. None of those things count. None of those things count. As a wall hanging. This is a ingredient and a fuel. Maybe I should have shoved that in somewhere. Sadly, it is not a tool. What is that? Remnants. Again, I'm very sad that I can't just show him art. So very sad. I will not get him up to 15 like I wanted. That's only in one winter. So I shouldn't even show him flowers, right? His winter paint. That's not what I want. That is no good. So I guess we are just limited to opening up the crystalline caverns. So very sad. Alright. It'll be interesting anyway. My path is blocked by shining surfaces beneath like curdled light. Dark shapes shift beneath. We can tap away at the crystal if we're careful. But we must be careful. Good luck, my friend. And now we just continue. See if we can remember all the other things we're doing. Right? We are reading books very shortly. And collect. Now it is time to actually do the reading. So you go right there. Not this. Everything sorts so weird. Do I have Whist Plus by now? No. Memory of Regret. The Ragged Crossroads. Read that book. Now right here, this is Moon. So you go not here, not there, here. My Moony soul is Tristy. My Moony skill is right there, which is actually quite good. Bittersweet Certainty and Midnight Mark. I don't know what that is. I should probably look into it eventually. No. Did I not get a moon skill? I did. Oh, that gets me up there. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. Again, we have done a lot in a day. Is there anything more to do? Nothing more to catalog, nothing to open? I don't think. Check the smuggler's den again. There's typically more to do, right? Nope, let's keep going. Bam! Wow. Horses and skeletons, and this is This is not how things are supposed to be here. The church does not approve. Rowanarium. Rowanarium. There was a brother and sister who loved each other greatly. They resolved that they were one soul split into two bodies, and their greatest wish was to become one. They found the hidden isle where the twins, the sister and witch, had arrived when they crossed the great ocean, and a sacred pool on which the moon shone only once a year. There they spoke with the twins in dreams, and they learned how they might become conjoined as one flesh and immortal. Now the brother's resolution failed her, and though he loved his sister, he could not choose to spend eternally joined in one flesh. The sister could not persuade him, and she would not abandon him or force him, so they used their arts to live long lives, close but separate, and they made double foundation of monks and nuns, as chaste as they had always been, but each nun had her brother twin, and none could enter alone. In time, the sister found her own immortality, and to this day she walks the world by moonlight. The brother died, and his bones are buried in the room beneath the well. His children live on. Oh, how wonderful. It makes a noise. It makes a terrible noise. Rowena the Lygian, protectress of the house, who holds the mayor's key of Wormstone, which opens the door to nowhere. Now and then she has lent it unwisely, but only once has she lent it to Ys. Okay, alright, but it's Skoliopscopy. Something that should not be. And I agree. These noises shouldn't be happening. There's problems here. There's big problems. And a sealed vault. A heavy marble door sealed with red wax. Dare we open the vault? Yeah, there's also the jail, which we're neglecting. We're neglecting so much. But it's in a good cause, right? And we keep reading into the night. I suppose I should save the impulse again, just in case I could use it. This is going to be a really weird day tomorrow. A long time without a visitor. I think a visitor should show up, right? Alright, here we go. Read some books. Musgrave Sketches. Musgrave, 4th Baron Brankrug, was widely mocked as the Bleating Baron and the Lamb de Wolf, but these sketches reveal a complex, somber inner life. Art begins in colors, grows dappled, finally is either mostly darkness or mostly light. Musgrave discusses the temptation of the perfectly minimal, palest painting, but he has so far managed to resist this temptation. It does guiltily describe success in using sides and sensations, with winter aspect to create the first a chilly elixir from flowers, which he believes can be refined further into a final pigment. Sights and sensations. You're coming with me. Bittersweet certainty. Winter and lantern, and I'm pretty sure I don't have that, right? I can brew it though. I can create this with a recipe, or I could just have it here. Yeah, I don't have this. These flowers are gonna go somewhere else. This is 2. Can't type here. I can't. Two winter, 1 lantern, bittersweet Certainty. Semicolon. End of line. Bittersweet certainty is persistent? No, but it's a sound. Alright, good. So we can get tons of winter memories. Anyway, here we find another book. The Crossing to Noon. The mystic Garcia Saruri gives a picaresque account of the adventures of Franklin Bancroft, Prince of Wines, and Eva de Wolf, the Pale Lady, on their way to the hidden island of Noon. Don't go to Port Noon. It's not up to what they say. For a long time, the Black Bone pondered her next move, until the moon dared peep from behind the cloud, and the prince completed the composition of his third sestina. But the lady met the blind gaze of its open pores, waiting for the tide. Garcia Sarri acknowledges in the epilogue that it is widely known that Eva in fact tragically drowned herself and her twin infant granddaughters without ever making such a journey. But he adds contemptuously, it is also widely known that the city unbuilt will so remain. And so only one history is ever written, and that Janus is a Mansus prank. Okay, that is incomprehensible to me. I can get salt by going swimming, but I should take this down anyway. One knock, one moon. Where's my knock shelf? Right here, right? So you go right there. One knock, one forge, semicolon, one knock, one moon, salt, semicolon. Okay, actual useful books. Alright, get my stuff. Get my stuff. And it's pretty much daybreak, right? And I should just wait. Tomorrow I organize everything. Wow. I've got so much to do. Unless, of course, I could use these memories right now. As before, look. What's not on the tree? It's like, this is the one not on the tree, right? And it's Mooney. This is Mooney. Now I need another one. No. No. Alright, it can't be done. So we're gonna have to do that tomorrow, eh? Alright, wait for the day. Tomorrow's gonna be a weird one. Alright, excellent. We have to visit Rowena's shrine. The Rowenarium, Rowena the Lygian, whose statue is in the hall. You know what? Right there, Lady Rowena. How about we bring you down here somewhere, where you belong. Stand next to your brother. Isn't that a lovely picture? So, Ereb, and what's the thing? It's this? No, that's Bosk. It's the other one, right? No. Still haven't found a single Bosk workbench. Skull excavate, but we've used you up. Yeah, Bosk. There's way too much stuff going on. Yeah. There we go. This. Embrace my Ereb further. Now is this going to give me 4 Ereb or 5 Ereb? I'm thinking probably 4. Which is a shame. Because 5 would be better. Anyway. Now that that's on its way, We're going to go over here, and we're going to go over there. Go! Now we have to start making plans with all these lessons that we have learned. You must put things on the tree. So you've been on there, everything up here is on the tree. I'm glad at least they're always the last one, the last icon. So you have to be leveled up in hopes of putting it on the tree. So we need a heart and a moon memory. We can do that. So find this book, take it over here, use this skill, check. Then a moon memory, yes. Yeah, moon memory. Take this book, take it down here. You were with the minor tryst, right? Good. Try not to go out of anything. Right, now we're going to move the next one. You are on the tree. You are not on the tree. Edge and forge. I used one of you. Sky and winter. That's weird. You are on the trees. You don't count anymore. Why is there no Bosk Shrine anywhere? Sky and winter. Here we go. Nyctodromy. Now you put this here, yes. Sky and winter. Though I can use any lesson. I keep forgetting that. I just need one memory. That's Skyy or Scaly. I can use any lesson. You gotta not forget that. So maybe I should not forget that for next time, right? Like right here, you. Read you. That. No. All the way over here. Wish there was a button to cycle through all of my desks. No? No Fet here either? Are you serious? Oh, and I lost it. Can I put Fet here? No, so it doesn't even matter. There's not a lot of use for it, eh? Very strange. Okay, so all of those are in progress except for right here. Yes, the minor Faust goes in. Alright, so that takes care of 2 of those. And I should just wait, right? There we got our impulse out. I should prepare to read a book. Oh, storm. Big sky, big heart. We can do something interesting with that, I bet. Let's see who comes in. Right, all sorts of stuff happening. So big sky day. Ooh, okay. Let's see what we can do with you. I should not do anything with memories. I should amp my sky as much as possible. 11 sky. There's going to be no use for any. 12 sky. I was just saying that. Pay no attention to me. 12 sky. 12 sky seems like it's not a huge amount for what I normally do. Alright, 12 sky. That's with my Faust, right? That's my biggest sky skill. Alright. Oh, wait. I'm buying you off right now. Okay. Click. Oh, we do have a visitor. Wonderful. Wonderful. With my Faust, you go over there. Yeah, it's going to be trivial to hit my numbers today. What do we got? Miss Azita Bukhara. Businesswoman, chess master, initiate to the sacred hour, sometimes called the Colonel. Don't piss her off. She understands deep Mandaic, as do I. She cannot teach me anything. So I'm going to have to just leave her and do my business today and then pick her up at the end, right? Don't forget about her. Do not, I repeat, forget about her. So, what I am doing is I am now going to level up the horns and ivories, I believe. And then this needs... Let's see. Needs anything, right? Doesn't have to be anything. I looked for a knock memory, right? I think I did. Alright, so we had decided against anything, really? Huh. Maybe I forgot what I was doing? That seems very likely. There we go. This is it, right? And some effort. Probably health seems best. Not the storm, certainly. Strange that you can put a memory there. Or a lesson for another memory. I'm pretty sure I have to be careful about which one I pick. I think it's this one, right? Yeah, that's what I say I'm doing. Is it right? I don't know. I think this game is going to take on a very different tenor once I'm through all the rooms. That'll bring us to 10. We only need 12, right? For this room. We're doing the underground. Right. So we have upgraded furs and feathers, which is Bosk. Bosk is weird. Now we need to upgrade... What was the other one we were going to do? I wish I didn't have a memory like a sieve. This one... I will throw in chore. Parable and intuition. And after this is done, I will talk to our guest. I will give her a book, and she will pay me. I suppose this means that Numa can't be the next season. Because if it was, I would have 2 guests, and it would be very difficult to deal with them both at once. Alright, so we can maybe do something with this, right? We can put the edicts on the tree, maybe, right? No? No? Oh, yes. We can get more metal. That seems like a fine idea, right? Only one space for it. The mare in the tree is not the youngest hour, but she is the youngest hour of Calyptra, for she has been born many times in many places. The red flower on the watchman's tree is the fire fueled by truth, but without it the tree would fall, as all horomachists know. And now I know it too. Not sure what I can say I know, but I certainly know it. This goes all the way up to 8? Wow. And I can't zoom? Wow. I'm going to be at this a while. I don't think I have enough books. Unless it starts spewing out like 5 lessons in one. Or maybe it doesn't need quite that many. Anyway, we need to figure out how to boost up our buddy more. We need more sky. We give him memory. We need sky food. We need sky drink, sky tool. There's a sky tool, but it's only a level 1. We need a sky drink. Do we have such a thing? let's take a look around. We have several bottles. We need sky. Nothing in the kitchen is sky. Is it maybe you? Oh. There we go. Goddess Lapchong Suchong. Where's my sky shelf? Oh, we have a whole pot of sky drink. Serve appropriately. And then we're going to make him stare at the sky school. Stare at the sky tool for 12. And then we'll be able to get in. Meanwhile, I should probably figure out what I'm doing here, right? I've got 2 more lessons. This has made it onto the tree. And this has not. Horns and ivories. And I can't do anything with this, so there's no overlap. Level furs and feathers again, I guess? Even though it's Bosk and I can't do anything with Bosk. Can't put you there, but I can't put you there. Sure, I guess. Just trust I'll be able to do something with Bosk someday. I need 2 memories that are either of scale or sky. Alright, we can do that. 2 memories of scale or sky. And what do we need? The effort category. Oh, I can't do it. I don't have the right effort. Alright, get out of here. So we have to go back to this. Like, all you guys are on the tree, which means you are not really important to me. I should check all the workbenches again. This is not on the tree, but it does not have any scale? No. Grail? I have Grail, so I can upgrade the Pentiment here. Yeah, Grail, right? There, I need 2 Grail and Moon? Forget already. Grail and Scale. Alright, let's do it. So Scale is the hourglass, right there. Oh, and what's the skill I need? Oh, I can't put anything there. Well, this is just a sign to wait for tomorrow. Read some more books, it says. Go read. All this is just silly. Pay no attention to any of this. Just go read. Which I can do. 10 rows? I could probably do that, right? My rows is huge. Alright, we'll read you. I can read that, right? Just... yeah, we got 6 over there. And then do I have a rose skill? My fet 6, 3, and then just go get a rose memory from somewhere. Yeah, right here. Just don't use my fet. Very well. In you go, metal. Alright, so that will read that book. Now read another book, right? 10 metal. I should probably have done that, eh? 10 sky. Can I do this? 10 sky. I have 4. My sky skill's is used today, so probably not. So let's flip through. 10 knock. I can probably manage 10 knock, right? Oh, my shaft is... oh, it's right there. I can probably do it. So 2, 4... I guess I can't do it, huh? Huh, embarrassing. Do I have any easy stuff? I can read that, but it's in a language I can't read. Can't read Fusin. 3 and... let's not worry about it. Let's just read this Rose book and be done. Just be happy with what we have, right? Progress during the day, all the weird stuff. Now, of course, make him stare at this, which will surely make him happy. Makes me happy. Okay, good, good, good. You are now ready to get to work. The shrieking gull cloud. The gulls have made this their kingdom, and they have grown intolerant of interlopers. We'll have to pacify or discourage them. Look at all the birds. Look at all the happy birds. Alright, so you are on your way. And there's that. This is a rosy desk, right? This is a rosy desk, right? Are you a rosy desk? I wonder how much of this is randomized. Rosy desk. Alright, read this book with this skill, and that soul, and this memory. Just snap. 11. Now, you are interested in Fair of the Second Skin. Counterfeit memory. On the Second Skin. The Lionsmith is the patron of the Lab Heights, and of the Mehrad, who is my dearest enemy. The Colonel is my patron, and the Lionsmith is to the Colonel as Mehrad is to me. It will please the Colonel to see this Lab Height die without honor, and you are now you know the pieces and the game. We gotta give her a knifey book. Alright, I can do that. I just moved an entire couch. Please put that couch back. Big knifey book. Mehrad will seek to give Abykassis his opportunity to die with honor. I will seek to prevent it. There will be other pieces on the board, no doubt, seeking to save Abykassis, or take him to another kind of trophy. So I must be prepared. Here you go. 14 edge. And the thing is, she's only looking for 3 edge. It's like, that is beyond trivial for what I can do right now. But anyway, women like True Blood. She will definitely enjoy reading this book. No. No, I want to relive that moment. Here I am, minding my own business. I click this and it makes the shrieky noise. Ereb++. Oh, it's only another one up. Sad. It did its purpose, though. Do I have anything that does with Shaft? I know I do. Here we go. Right here, the Ragged Crossroads also does this. Can you do it now? Shaft does not belong here. It is unfortunate. What about the other table? Does Shaft belong there? No. Shaft does not belong there. Are there any other workbenches anywhere for Scolexophy? Scolexophy? Scolexophy. Well, looks like is the answer maybe no. Do I have any other shaft though? Any other shaft binders, I guess. This is Nyctodromy. This is not you. This is Nyctodromy. Door. Does shaft go here? Yes. Does the door in the wall go here? Yes. Alright. You do that. That is an excellent use of 3 minutes. Let me see the path from the other side. path to the me tree. Look at the happy birds. Right here? My visitor can't read Latin. Oh. Oh, did I only get one shot at that? And I gave her something she couldn't read. Oh, I screwed up. Why is it I only got one shot? I've got other books. Lady gets too impatient. Well, that was just a blunder on my part. I vaguely knew that. The problem is it's so long between visitors I forget the subtle mechanics. Anyway, here's the gull colony. Through all the isle's long years, the gulls, heedless of our affairs, have taken their due from the sea and returned it to the rocks. Careful where you step. So this is... the gull colony. Steal eggs from the seabirds or find what the seabirds have stolen. Alright. Put in some fet. It wants... I wonder what it wants. Gather in winter? Or... gather in winter. So it wants... what does it want? Scale or sky or rose? Of that, I only have fet. So it's rose I'm putting in. Scale or sky or rose. Where do I have scale? Well, we'll put in my great skill. Oh no, it's in use, isn't it? There. I do not know what this will do. It's probably something that does something very strange in Numa. But why isn't this a Bosk shrine? Why are there no Bosk shrines anywhere? Anyway, another day over with. I am just gonna let this memory go again. Probably shouldn't have done that given that I'm reading. I could do it right now. We have read The Radical Measure. Manifesto for experimental and dangerous sounding invocatory poetry written in sometime in the 19th century by Dr. Arun Peel. A notoriously inconsistent and incoherent text, apparently produced in a tearing hurry. The hours have little time for poetry, Dr. Peel avers. They have a tremendous amount of time for poets. As the rose opens, Dr. Peel explains, an enduring memory opens to the horizon. This is a way of saying that something that cannot otherwise be said, and is best only written with one's eyes firmly closed. Thank you, my friend. A memory of pattern. However, this memory is common, and as such, you go on the shelf. We get 2 lessons on the preliminal meter, knock and rose. We're just gonna take one of those cards. Then over here, what was I doing here? Oh, I was reading. I'm gonna do one more day. One more day. I will say we have made great progress today. Is it gonna be a rainy day? Stormy day? No, that's what it was last time. But look at my huge Ereb. Everyone looks at my Ereb and is very, very intimidated. Big edge, big grail. Want to fight and do other things. Alright, so we're just gonna we're gonna take it easy. I feel we are doing too much in a day. Snow. Snow is really nice. There. Another leaf for the Tree of Wisdom. We are just going to wait to see who shows up. Then we're going to decide of what of all these things I can do. And then Numa comes. Ugh. Oh, don't go too slow. Surrealist painter who has no alignment whatsoever with the snow. That is very sad. Got that. I've opened my shaft. And we have gotten a wind rumor by gathering from the gulls. It's an omen. Oh, we can get an omen from the gulls. Ooh. That's interesting. Anyway, we're going to hire you. We're going to see if you have use of an omen. I wonder if we get more omens from there. No use for omens. I feel like I should make a note of that. I feel like I'm going to forget that immediately come tomorrow. That's kind of what I do. Alright, so the snow doesn't help. So we have to pick a target for her. How high can I get your grail? 4 grail, 8 grail. Target's 14. 8 grail, 10 grail, 12 grail. 12 grail, and then 12 grail, and then pigment or food or tool. I don't have a grail tool, grail food, or grail pigment. I don't think I can get that high unless I've got really decadent food somewhere. Which, to be fair, I might have. Well, I can't do this because I'm going to give her cocoa. So we're going to do that. So it's 4. My skill is 8. The memory is 10. The drink is 12. What do I have in the way of food? Grail food. All those look like liquids. Blackberry jam can do it. So I can just get up to 14 and then we can find out what's in that dead-end chamber. This is a good use of this day. Here, let me speak of things. Alright, so a plot on the way. Then I must get a grail memory, which I'm just going to go scoot off and get right now. Just right now. Now, I have to figure out what to do with all these memories before Numa comes. Well, B-plot. Unfortunately, I can go get the grave digger, the coffin maker, and then he's 2, and then he can open up this room right here. Alright, so let's go get the coffin maker. A lot of pressure on talk today. Speak with Mr. Killy. Alright, he's gonna come with me. So 2 rooms, and now just figure out what I'm gonna do with all these lessons, right? So, first off, this should be easy, right? Because I've got the wind rumor already. So, Sacrilime? Sure. This is where I am in life. Just sure. Whatever. Little Faust and a wind rumor. Alright, that's easy. have a preliminal meter. So check. I need to be able to search for things that aren't aligned. All of the stuff that's going on with the skill tree is interesting and awkward. So that's sky. I don't have anything to... Like, it's complicated and I can feel choices mean something, but the choices are so far removed from what I'm doing that I'm just pressing buttons, you know? Alright, it's not there. Grail. There, I can push you up. See stories. Get scale and another grail. I have to wait on that, right? I could boost sky stories instead. No, I cannot. Right here I can boost sky stories with this. So get some sky and some rose. Alright, sky and rose. That's hard to find in a separate package, right? There's 2 moon, 2 sky. 2 moon, 2 rose, 2 sky. The same one. There's 2 sky, 2 heart. Alright. And then I should probably just use health here, right? And then over here for this one, chore would be best, I think. Alright, so we have 2 skills in the oven for right now. Let's just keep going. Get Mr. Killy coming. The coffin maker will come and help. And if we're lucky, we'll open up 2 rooms. Though it's going to take a lot of pressure on talk today. Good. And Mr. Killy doesn't take much. She is up to 8 grail. Let's just talk to Mr. Killy right now. Talk to him about snow. Get him going before I do anything weird, as I occasionally do. Boom. Okay, he's slightly chillier than he used to be. Collect. Did I have to get a memory for Mr. Killy? I did not do that. Memory of storm. It's not a storm itself, though. So I was going to level up sky stories. I was going to level it up with this, and with this, and then with this memory, and that memory. Good. Then the painter goes there and hears about this. What was my plan for Mr. Killy? I gotta give him a memory, right? And then he'll be able to ready to open that. Okay, good. We will do this with, no, we will do this with metal right there. As we carefully juggle everything we're doing. Good. Alright, so she's at 10 and the goal is 14. So I need to give her a food and drink. And the drink I was going to give her was the cocoa, yes? Oh, amazing cocoa. Cocoa's restorative. Huh. Bottoms up. Then Sky Stories has leveled. Is that on the tree? I think it already is, right? Well, if it's already leveled, why did I level it further? Ah, damn. Wasted. I should only be learning about things ever outward. Ah, dum da dum dum dum. Just have a little more sky, right? So it doesn't eclipse anything. I feel like I'm moving farther and farther away from the ideal configuration. So get me some scale and some grail. Do I have anything to put here? No. We have to wait for another day. This needs moon. Wolf Stories is on the tree. Just looking for moon. Not even sure I can do that. But, yeah, I guess it waits for another day. Alright, so... I can't believe I gave her a book she couldn't read. That's just sloppiness. Alright, so she is almost ready. Now she just has to eat some blackberry jam, right? Yep. Yeah. She will be very, very happy. And then she can open this up. It's not joy that we are inflicting on that door. It's just utter satiation. And the coffin maker is going to be here late into the night. Good. You are ready. Do a heavy marble door sealed with red wax, a triple lock chased with silver. Open wide. Bittersweet certainty. It's a sound. I will be able to do this, right? Oh, I've already done it. I guess I haven't done whisk yet? Yeah, alright. Then we have to wait until she is done. I probably shouldn't have done this so it ended like this. Nighttime. Unlock that. Then of course this being night, send this bittersweet certainty forward. I have been sending this impulse forward for a very long time. What have we found behind the Rowanarium? It's a different era. It's blue. The silver vault from the Curia period. Did the Curia of the Isle construct this vault? They were not long. Most of them were not long. So they were not the obviates, that society of unseen immortals bound by 3 oaths. But this vault does seem to reference the oath called the Silver Chain, which forbade men to lie with women or women to lie with men. For what may come is not always the crime of the sky, yet that is a furious danger. We got a couple books. Why isn't this uncategorized? This is a... Why is this not uncategorized? I know, Ramsund. I can read this book. But I'm very curious as to why you don't need to be There's a lot of stuff that's just been identified. A mottled casket. And some stuff to open. I will open the box. Find out what's inside. Oh, there's more. A royal casket. A treasure stored by a king before his final sacrifice. The treasure stored by an adept on the cusp of ascension to Lantern Long. Huh. Well, it's time to categorize these things then, eh? Because that's kind of what we do. I'm a librarian. Categorize things. I should be able to read both of these soon, right? Deep Mendaic, I know that. This is in This is in deep deck. Alright, those will probably be next. When next I read, we have something that's uncategorized. Look at all the wondrous things to find now that I've opened the vaults. Now we wait. Do we have 60 seconds left? I don't really think so, right? But we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna play a little into the next day. Now. Alright. I have found Maricat. Oh my god, look at this ink. The incustum terminale of the fifth history. Color of principle that once occupied the place that heart does now. In the fifth history itself, the cult of Maricat was everywhere suppressed, but it has sometimes been venerated otherwise. Use an encaustum ink with your journal to make a determination and record histories. If the hours listen, the world changes. Encaustum terminale. History has been kind to me, for I intend to write it. History will be kind to me. Alright, so this goes in my inventory. And we're going to do one last thing before we go, right? Consider this with my big Ereb. What's my biggest Ereb skill? Is it really only 4? And you. What? Oh, I need to use it as a desk. Never mind. And right there. Huh. Do I remember what this does? This did something very, very long ago, which I can't remember. Alright, anyway. Soul. Skill. I don't have any memory. But I do have the big ink. So I'm up to 25 and a blank spot. So that's gonna be pretty easy to get, right? I need to get 3 more essentially. And that's all going to be in skill and in card and getting a bin memory. I bet I can get a level 3 memory from somewhere, and that's 18. And then level this up. This is already behind, so this is getting up there to 19, and getting this up one more time somewhere else. That'll get me to 20. So I take this ink, I leave it there, ready. And up here, I get that. We have another room to look at, and that's going to be the last thing I do for this play session. A lot of progress. The game is coming along. What do we have here? Abandoned Librarian's Corner. Oh, look, it needs nothing. Just needs simple assistance. Just absolutely simple assistance from basically anybody. Miss Killy with a memory. The Rector. I'll go get the Rector. I don't really talk to him much. Denzel. Well, tomorrow, that's what we're doing. Definitely getting that open. And over here. I have no idea what's going on with the visitors. It all moves so slow. Anyway, right here, the Pale Chamber. In the time of the De Wolfs, this magnificent bedroom was reserved for the Baron, or in Lady Eva's time, the Baroness. Eva had the whole room decorated in black as a gesture of permanent mourning for her father Valentine, or, according to ribald rumors, to set off the old paleness for her lovers. It was Kitty Mazarine, much later, who freshened the furnishings to make it the Pale Chamber. What is that? What is that? Theresa Blake, carved from malachite. Wow. Wow, she doesn't look crazy at all. Self-born. A furry, cloven-looking foot reaches towards a mirror. Its reflection is a bird's claw. Amendak Deis. A daybreak clock. Pale chamber fireplace. Pale bed. 7 generations of DeWolfs slept here, as did Kitty Mazarine, who never cared much for tradition. Golden bulrushes, which don't really do much. Rooms seem broadly disappointing lately, but this one is going to be really easy. And this one, I'm pretty sure, is just going to be the pump doing its work. Right here. Which I need the copper wire for, which is coming. And I have 1 lesson left. And I have my goal in sight, since I found the proper ink in the vault behind the Ruinarium. I do need to explore the jail. I've been just neglecting that, because the call of the underground has been too strong. This has been where the leading edge of challenges have been. And so naturally I'm drawn to it. But, you know... What is that? Alright, so plenty less to explore. Still haven't gotten to the top of this tower. It's well within reach right now. The game is progressing. What have I left open here? Nothing really. I need so many more cards on the tree. Like, I feel like the game is really going to turn once I have the house fully explored. It's like a giant impetus is going to be gone. Like, I feel like the game really should have a lot of mechanics with decorating the rooms with certain influences. And it does not appear to have any of that. I mean, I should put the busts in the proper niches. That seems like a small puzzle. I should solve that before I'm done. I've been taking some notes, but not enough. The answer will be in books or in descriptions. It will take a lot of just reading. I will do a reasonable search, I think. I've taken some notes. So, yeah, I guess the question that we have to leave ourselves with is, what's in the box? What's in the box? And we're going to find out next time. So, that's going to be all. See you all later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.